Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be looking at some of the best talismans in the game and how you can get your hands on them. Now, before we get into it, I want to make sure everyone knows what talismans are and how you can upgrade your accessory bag. Now, accessory bag, you go in here, you get these talismans. Now, the main thing about them is you can reforge them, which will give you a bunch of extra stats. And to upgrade this accessory bag, mine isn't that upgraded, but if you go into Redstone Collection, this is where you upgrade your talisman bag. So I would recommend for this video probably having around a medium accessory bag or higher. I don't recommend going for the Titanic one or anything. I don't know enough talismans for that to fill that up. But yeah, another way to get more accessory bag slots is in the upgrades place. You can get yourself. I have accessory bag 6 here, upgrading, which is really good. That'll give you like 12 extra slots, which is really good. But yeah, let's get straight into some talismans now. First up, I'm going to show you the ones you can get from the adventurer. Now, you can get zombie, skeleton, village affinity, mine affinity, intimidation, and scavenger. Now, these are all really useful, so I'd recommend getting them all. That's like 20,000, 25,000, 26,000 coins for all of those. I definitely recommend that. It's very worth it. And also, what you want to do is have all of your common talismans reforged to unpleasant. Now, I haven't actually done that on here, but you have all of your commons on unpleasant to give you extra crit chance. Then you have all of your uncommons, rares, anything higher on hurtful, because that'll give you the most crit chance and crit damage, which is the most important stats in Skyblock. Now, next I wanted to talk about the Wood Affinity Talisman. Now, that's in Oak Collection. I don't know which Oak Collection. It's like 7, I think, or 8. Yeah, Oak Collection 8. Now, that's pretty hefty for the start of the game, but I'd recommend going for this a few after. Just get to 10k Oakwood, because it's very useful. You get the medium storages as well at Oak Collection 7, then you might as well go all the way to Oak Collection 8. Now, I'm going to go through all the park talismans right now. So, I did a video about the races, so I won't go over them too much, but you get 2 talismans from both races. You get the Wolf's Paw from the race here, and then you get the what was it called? Pig's Foot from the other one. So yeah, that you basically have to just go over to Gustav, and he will give you, if you beat the race in a certain time, he'll give you a talisman, and that's basically it. I don't believe there is a talisman in there, but just you want to get the Raider's Axe from there, definitely. I think there is a talisman over here. I'm not sure. This one's very difficult to get. I think it's called the Wood Singularity. I'm not sure if this is a talisman or not. I don't know what it actually is. No, it's not actually. But that's a reforged stone actually. But up here you can get a very good talisman. Now this one will continually upgrade. I think up to like legendary. So Juliet will talk to you about Romero. Now, firstly, you'll have to run down here, and there'll be a cave under here where Romero will be. You just give him 5 golden nuggets. They're like enchanted, and you get those from these little bits here. You can only get it from here, I think. Yeah, I think you need 5, and that will get you a good talisman. Now, I have mine decently leveled up, I think. It's called the Ring of Love. There. I have it on rare, so it gives you a 1 in 100 million chance to do plus 100% damage. Now, that goes down a decimal place each time, and I have it on Itchy. So, yeah. That's one talisman down. Let's go over to the Dark Oak Forest and to show you the next one. Obviously, most people probably know about this one, but it's the Fire Trial. Now, this can get you, I think, up to a legendary one. And now there's a thing called a Wither Cloak Sword, which will help you actually be able to complete Fire Trial 30. Now, to complete this up to a high level, you'll need Mastiff Armor, which I am currently working towards. So, I definitely recommend Mastiff for this. You basically just click on Ryan, you take some damage here. I'm going to die to this, I think. I don't think I have enough health. But yeah, it's pretty difficult to get past this point. I think this, just to get to Trial Fire 10, that'll give you a... where is my fire badge thing? It's really difficult to see. There it is. It's on rare just for Fire Trial 9. So that's really good. I'm going to head over to the mining ones, and I'll be right back. Alright, first mining talisman is going to be the Haste Ring. Now, to get this, you need to go into Mining Collection, Cobblestone, and I believe it's Cobblestone 9 actually. I don't actually have this on this profile because I haven't really done much cobble mining. I just bought my super compactors. But actually on my other profile I have got it. So that's pretty funny. It's quite a good talisman. I think it's a rare talisman. I didn't look there. But that is a very good talisman because if you get rare talismans, they'll give you better reforges on your gear. Definitely go for the rarer talismans. Now, on to another one. We're going to go for Lapis Lazuli and then Experience Artifact. Now, this is quite an expensive one. It is a rare, epic, I mean. So that'll get you a lot of stuff when you do make it. But the XP Artifact is a pretty good talisman. It takes quite a lot of Lapis to make. That's why I've got some Lapis minions working down there. But I keep using it all on enchant. So there's a few talismans in Emerald. Now, I'm not sure on all of them, but I think there's 2 in here. You've got the Talisman of Coins. You've got Emerald Ring as well. And I think that, I don't know, the Personal Bank isn't a talisman, is it? Also, you've got the Magnetic Talisman. I actually have one of these. I also have the Talisman of Coins. That's only a common. Where is Magnetic Talisman? I have it somewhere here. There it is. That's the Gravity Talisman, same thing. I think they're the same thing. It's in Obsidian Collection, I believe. And then there's also the other one. I can't remember. If I just go into the mining collections, I'll be able to find them. Nice and easily like this. So you've got the Magnetic Talisman, Emerald Ring, Night Saver. Is that a talisman? No, that's a fuel, isn't it? You've got Gravity Talisman and then the Magnetic Talisman. So that's basically all the mining ones. Next, I'm going to go on to some farming ones, kind of, because you've got things like the Feather Artifact or the Feather Talisman first. So I believe that's this one. You get that from just 12 feathers in each slot, so it's like 2 stacks ish. Feather Collection, just like this. Where is it? Feather Talisman there. You can get it just by that. It's really easy to get. It's a common talisman. You can upgrade it, I believe, to the Feather Artifact somewhere. Feather Ring first, then Feather Artifact, which is pretty cool. Also, you have the Speed Talisman. Now, this is got through sugarcane. I definitely recommend building yourself a sugarcane farm. But what you have to do is just craft a bunch of sugarcane together, then you can upgrade it using enchanted sugarcane. So that will make you a speed talisman, which is pretty cool. I don't think it starts off as a common, then it goes to uncommon, then rare on the speed artifact. But I wouldn't recommend the speed artifact because it's a lot of coins, because it uses enchanted sugarcane, which is like one of the most expensive things in the game. Also, there's the vaccine talisman. Now this one, you're going to have to do a little bit of work. You're going to have to go to the graveyard and kill as many zombie villagers as you can, because that'll give you some poisonous potatoes. Now, poisonous potatoes are used to make the vaccine talisman. Now, I think it's in Rotten Flesh Collection, I believe, and it looks really weird, this thing. Where is it? Maybe it's not in that. It's definitely it looks like a poisoned eye, I'd call it. I can't remember where you find it, but you basically just have to kill zombie villagers. They don't actually attack me because of that intimidation talisman I bought earlier. But I don't know, I can't see any currently, but they'll drop rotten potatoes or whatever, and you can craft 9 of those into a talisman, which is really cool. You've got talismans such as the sea creature talisman. Now this one, you're going to have to do some fishing. I usually use a fishing minion to get this, but I have the first level of it, I believe. It's called the sea creature talisman, and you can upgrade this through more and more sponges as you go along. So there's a sea creature ring here, yeah, and then probably a sea creature artifact at some point. Yeah, there you go. That's 64 enchanted sponges. It's quite a lot, so definitely save up for that one. I'm trying to think of any more that I've missed. Oh yeah, so in Slayers there is a bunch of talismans. Now these will be slightly difficult to get because you have to do quite a lot of Slayer bosses. I've been doing quite a lot recently because I'm trying to get Mastiff Armor for a video coming up soon. I believe there is one definitely in here. Yeah, Zombie Ring, which is made with the Zombie Talisman plus 64 Revenant Flesh. Now that's not too difficult to get. That's like 64 coins or something. It's not very expensive. Then there's also one for spiders, and I don't know if there's one for... There's the spider ring. Now this thing is really hard to get because that's dropped from the spider boss at the top of the spider's den. Wait, I have... Oh no, they're not the same. Yeah, so the red claw talisman is the wolf one. What was I? Yeah, spider talisman. So I've upgraded to spider ring, but I got this through the auction house. Now some of these talismans you want to buy off the auction house because the amount of work required to get them is very difficult. Also, there is the candy rings. Now these ones are got from... I don't think these will both work together. I don't know why I have both of them in there, but these will get from the Spooky Festival, and they're pretty good talismans. Also, there's one you can get from the Jerry's event, but that one is quite difficult because you have to complete the... I don't have that one because you have to complete loads of rings on the chicken event that I'm not very good at. So yeah, that is basically every talisman I can think of. There's probably quite a lot more. There's also some talismans in dungeons. Definitely get those. They're not that hard to get. If you do a few runs, you might get one in a loot chest. I believe I have a Scarf Studies here, yeah. And then if you get 3 of these, I believe you will be able to craft, or 4 of these, and you can craft a Scarf's Thesis, which is epic accessory. It's really good. But yeah, you basically... This is how you're going to get more crit chance in Skyblock, and crit damage. So if you see here, I have 331% crit damage and 100% crit chance. So that's basically... so I crit every time, and also I have a lot of damage thanks to these guys. They give me decent amount of crit damage and stuff, and also your armor will give you a bunch of crit damage as well, and your sword. They did do a Reforged update quite recently, so talismans are less effective than they used to be, but still a very, very viable and important thing to do. That's basically everything I have to say about talismans, but I definitely would recommend probably a more complete guide than mine, because I don't have all of the talismans in this guide. This one's more of how to show you everything you can do with talismans, and I hope you did enjoy. Please make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications for more, but next time I will be doing this next video is going to be awesome because I'm going to be looking at some armor sets, and Mastiff armor is going to be included in that. So yeah, but that's going to do it for today, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.